Dear Mom, I feel guilty about not being there when you needed my help the most. I want you to know that I take full responsibility for not understanding your situation and how challenging it must have been for you. When I got the call on that day, I was distraught, confused, I was lost. I know you resisted help from my siblings and I, and regretfully, we accepted that because you did such an excellent job as a caregiver to us. However, this was a different caregiver challenge you had taken on. It was draining, not rewarding, and I'm sure it was lonely. Had I known all of that then, I would have done more. I would have demanded that I help you. As Dad descended further and further into his dementia, you must have been heartbroken. And on that day, when the task of caring for the love of your life, who no longer knew who you were, became too much, if I would have been there, maybe I could have prevented what happened. Maybe, if I knew more about the symptoms of dementia, I could have explained to you that we couldn't stop it, fix it, or change it, but we could have managed it through positive action strategies. And that asking for help is not only okay, it's absolutely necessary. Maybe that could have helped. Maybe that would have pushed you to get in-home help or send Dad to a memory care community. Maybe that would have been what you needed to maintain your own health. And maybe, just maybe, that heart attack wouldn't have overcome you that day, as the overwhelming demands of dementia made you pay the ultimate toll. It was so devastating when I heard what happened. But from that day on, I have made it my life's mission to help people in your exact situation, and I hope you are smiling down on me for that. I love you. Dear Dr. Oz, this is my story. And it sounds like it is very similar to your journey with your mother and her dementia symptoms. You know, just like you, I didn't see the early warning signs, but I am now doing what I can to use my experience as the dementia whisperer and internationally renowned dementia care expert to help others. I applaud you for using your platform to do the same. I am speaking to you directly because I would like to be a guest on your show to help spread the word globally about how we can all become more dementia aware. We must learn how to recognize the symptoms of dementia, and when the disease does take over your loved one's mind, we must understand how to manage it to still get the most meaningful relationships with that individual. I have seen it happen, and it is possible. And here are some examples of some of the many hundreds of people whose lives I have positively impacted by raising their dementia awareness.
The best thing I received from meeting with you was the feeling that we were not alone, that we could have your support and expertise to help us as we move forward.
I can't thank you enough for the guidance and support you provided during that difficult time.
As a physician struggling with caring for his wife with Alzheimer's, your talk was refreshing and meaningful.
I only wish I knew as much then as I do now about how to address and care for people with dementia.